People in the northeastern region participated enthusiastically in the 16 Lok Sabha elections. Amid a boycott call by some insurgent outfits, many people came out to cast their votes in the first two phases, which concluded recently. We have a detailed report.
Men and women, young and old, enthusiasm was visible on the face of every voter in the northeast as they cast their ballot to choose their representative for the Lok Sabha. The huge turnout in first two phases amid threats by insurgent outfits indicates the people's faith in democracy. In Meghalaya, voting for two parliamentary constituencies was held peacefully, with the state witnessing 71% voter turnout. People defied an election boycott call by outlawed Haini Trip National Liberation Council to come out and vote. In Arunachal Pradesh, around 71% of voters exercised their franchise for the two Lok Sabha and 49 assembly seats. There were reports of miscreants burning down some poll material in Sarli in Kurung Kume district.
हम तो यही होप्स रखते हैं कि जो भी नेता शायद हमारे लिए कुछ अच्छा काम कर पाए, तो उस टाइप की नेता को अगर हम चुने और अगर उसे वोट करके जिताए तो शायद वो हमारे लिए सही मायने रखे.
Lot of expectation from the MP and MLA. We need a developed nation, not a developing nation, obviously. And nation को थोड़ा change होना चाहिए, rather than changing. हमेशा it's always changing. It should be changed nation, not a changing one.
The election for the lone parliamentary seat in Nagaland registered a high voter turnout of 81.47%. 2,059 polling booths saw long queues of voters. A total of 33 companies of Central Armed Police Force were deployed for the peaceful conduct of elections in the state. Enthusiasm was high among people in Assam as they came out to vote in large numbers on April 7. 75% of the 64.4 lakh voters exercised their franchise peacefully in 5 Lok Sabha constituencies in the first phase of polling in the state, sealing the electoral fate of 51 candidates. The second and third phase of voting will take place on 12th and 24th April.
हम यही चाहते हैं जो हम लोग का नौजवान है कि जो हम लोग का जो समस्या है उसको दूर होना चाहिए और यहाँ पर जो हम लोग का चाय जान जाती है स्पेशली जो है हम लोग का जो मजदूरी है उसको बढ़ना चाहिए. एक अच्छी सरकार होना चाहिए जो गरीब लोगों को सोचना चाहिए.
देश में बहुत सारा प्रॉब्लम है. हमारी देश तो बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम से बहुत समस्या से जर्जरित देश है. इसीलिए ये समस्या समाधान हो, उचित नेता, अच्छा नेता, कर्तव्यनिष्ठ नेता हमारा आगे बढ़े और सरकार गठन करे, हम लोग की देश की संभाले देश को. इसीलिए हम वोट देने आए हैं.
Voters in Tripura queued up since early morning on 7th April outside the 1,605 polling stations to cast their vote for the West Tripura seat. The state witnessed a high voter turnout of over 85% in the first phase of election. Keeping in mind the threat from militant outfits, adequate security personnel were deployed in the region. The second phase of polling will take place on 12th.
5 बजे सुबह हम लाइन थी, अभी तक वोट दे के जा रहे हैं. वोट बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है, लोग बहुत भीड़ है, सब बहुत सही है, खूब अच्छा है वोट देने के लिए, कोई बात के.
In Manipur, polling for the Outer Manipur Lok Sabha seat witnessed an 80% voter turnout. It was mostly peaceful, barring an attack on the Deputy Speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly, Prisho Shimre, by suspected cadres of NSC and IM while he was returning after casting his vote. There were reports that NSC and IM cadres had captured 10 polling stations of the Chingai Assembly constituency. The second phase of polling for the inner constituency will take place on 17th. People are looking forward to an era of peace and development.
Public singa yamna samnana mapung phana miyam gi thawak tawgudaba adum sarkar ama pamje.
Koi Indian democracy koi unity and diversity lai mina koi communal am kai धर्म जाति सब मैम मखल मखल मैम लेबिना कोई सी मैम पुलप पुंजा लगा इंडिया जी अमर तो इबा यान पीस होइबा कनो पामदा मो डेवलपमेंट होइबा पामदा दिम था डेमोक्रेसी याम दि थाजे होय.
The counting is scheduled to take place on May 16th. The large participation of voters is a reflection of their faith in democracy and their desire for a government that can bring about peace and development.